I noticed something once I got the Magatama Jewel. Take a look. Do you see on the arch on the top there? This is the room where I fought those two mid-bosses at once, by the way. Do you see on the top of the arch there something that looks like kind of a half yin-yang symbol? It's the same as this. So, whoa! Crap, is this a crusher? No. I was supposed to stay on that, wasn't I? La-Mulana just being La-Mulana. Okay, oh, and it's on the floor too, isn't it? Okay. Let's see where this gets me. I use it again. Woo! I heard something happen. Yeah, I'm very much suspicious that something has changed somewhere else in the Chamber of Extinction. I'm gonna go looking for it. Whoa, look at this. The mural lit up. Let's run the scanning software again. Aha! A bunch of ones. Oh, mantra. Okay. That's software. Mantra.exe. Software for saving ancient mantras. Use this to recall mantras via the Diged pillar. Oh, so I'd need this. I actually couldn't use the mantras without this, could I? I'm gonna need to uninstall something pretty quick, aren't I? I'm running out of room. Let's remove... Well, that's not much, doesn't take that much space, though. I don't even know what this does. And it takes up a ton of space, too. I'll find out what that does and decide if I want to keep it. Yeah, deathvillage.exe just increases... it. According to a resource, the wiki, of course, it just increases the amount of frames I get when combined with another piece of software, so there's no point in having it equipped alone. So we'll just keep that. Oh, what's this? The mantras! Aha! This shows me what I have so far. Okay, wonder if that's it. Do I need to go keep looking, blah, 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 blah? Or now is it just time to actually start getting the mantras? I'll find out. I remember those two tablets that had the mantras of birth and death in what was it, Dimensional Corridor, this is the Endless Corridor, looked exactly like this one, so I bet this has another mantra on it. Chant these words, the name of the child of God who doth defy Tiamat, the name of the root of all suffering, the one that brought the elven demons upon us, Marduk. Yep, so let's see if I've got a third one now. So I do. Alright. I need to find the rest of these, and I think I know where to look. I'm reminded of this room, where I talked about the mantras. And I think I just got that one. Foot of the twins, at the tip of the feet that connect the two. Okay. Let's see, path leading outside at the side of Hell's Gatekeeper. Yep. Fourth mantra's inside the giant. She stands inside the Inferno. Yeah, so I need to start using these clues to figure out where the remaining mantras are. And if I'm correct, there would be 7 of them total. 7 of them, and yet 8 guardians? Huh. Wait a second, is that Tiamat, Baphomet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, that's 8. Okay, I'll figure it out, don't worry. I think Mulbrook might have something new to say after everything that's happened. Actually, it seems my father is also sleeping eternally somewhere in these ruins, but my father was an exceptional tailor, but he admired the philosophers and tried his best to become one. However, he wasn't cut from the right cloth, so to speak, and failed to become a philosopher. He figured out a way to create amazing clothing that could possibly become a treasure of the human race. He has yet to create it, though. I figured out a technique that... I'm not sure I care about this. Mulbrook would help, apparently the clothes fit me for... Okay. No. Let's see if she's got anything else to say. I got slowed down, but who cares? You found... What? Oh, my father likes to play tricks, and he likes to cause trouble to other people. No wonder he didn't qualify to become a... Zelprid. Why am I suspicious? Zelprid. Has an idea if he likes to go places doesn't look like anywhere could go. Need to repeat? No. Night. Blah, blah. Okay, one more time. When you're able to solve all the puzzles in the ruins, then the Great Mother will sleep... Let's see. When you're able to solve all of the puzzles in the ruins is when the Great Mother will sleep forever. It is also said the ruins will perish, although Mulbrook can't move from here. Which means you'll die. But the life you've got is really probably not all that worth living anyway. So, the day when the cease to end. In that case, Mulbrook don't want to be an immortal. Mulbrook wants to live a normal life in the outside world. I don't really think I can help you do that. I mean, if you're kind of rooted to the floor, that's outside of my ability to help. When the ruins fall... Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a sequence where I've got a limited time to get out of the ruins before they collapse, and then I've got to come save her to get an optional good ending, just like freeing the helper animals at the end of Super Metroid. That's gonna be a pain. I'll try, Mulbrook, I'll try, no guarantees. I was under the impression that the mantras were gathered specifically to be cast on the carved embossing whatevers of the 8 bosses in the Shrine of the Mother in order to reveal the Mother. Apparently I'm wrong, and my guides have wanted to show me how wrong I am in every single thing in my entire life, from times tables down to my political ideals, and give me a hint on how to do just the first one. So they've told me to equip Marduk and use the Djinn Pillar here on this screen of the Endless Corridor for some reason. Whoa. What did that do and why? That revealed the number of this area. That's 8. Is that what the mantras do? The hell? Once again, I have no idea what's going on. I'll see if I can get some explanation. Alright, I reloaded from my last save before I did this. The language as it's been given to me is that the act of using this mantra here, equipping it, and then going to the Djinn Pillar and using it, this act is driving a wedge into the Mother. I could have sworn that was supposed to happen in the Shrine of the Mother, like where you saw the kind of the stone-carved portraits of the various bosses. I thought I was like supposed to use the Djinn Pillar and the mantras in those things, stick the wedges into those, and that would cause the shrine to reveal the true Shrine of the Mother, and then I'd get to fight the final boss. But no, apparently La-Mulana is itself the Mother, so this is the act of driving a wedge into her. I'm trying to see if I can figure out what visual clue here is supposed to have cued me into this, or clued me into this. The only thing I can see is that it's a kind of a bit of a blank background with, I don't know, looks like plywood or 2x4s nailed to it. So, catch us on camera one more time. Yeah, so that's number 8, effectively Tiamat's symbol, because she's the 8th of the Guardians. And I do remember that in the Temple of the Sun, where it had the different tablets listed with the different mantras, that it said the Endless Corridor was first. I'm going to take that to mean... Oh, and also the tablet after that talked about the twins, which would have been the Twin Labyrinths, which would have meant Baphomet. So I'm going to assume that I have to do these mantras backwards. Where I find them and where I use them is still largely a mystery to me. But hell, I'll look into it further. Votes are in, and I've got to express no small amount of surprise. Taking a break from mantra hunting here just to bring a resolution to the Flail whip issue from before. So I posted the question, would you like me to take the Flail whip while getting it illegitimately, while basically cheating through the puzzle? Would the community who's watching this find that acceptable? And I'm beyond shocked, because every single person said yes. Every one of you, in a complete unanimous vote, wants me to take the whip. I'm surprised beyond all measure, and very pleased, I should say. So, as I take this, I mean, I know this is just a video game, and it's really not that big of a deal, blah, blah, blah. But I take this, and I dedicate it to you people. Thank you, not for giving me the ability to have some powerful weapon. No, that's a symptom, that's not the disease. The real thing I'm thankful for is that you understand. That's the biggest thing. Because when you play a game like this, you tend to feel alone. And there's things that happen that really hurt your self-esteem as a gamer. And it's really, really good to know that there are other people who play this game who understand the difficulties, who understand the challenge, who understand the ridiculous obtuseness and the impenetrableness of it. It's really good to know that you people understand. So, I take this, and I wield it in your name, viewers. The Flail Whip. Thank you. back to mantra hunting. Oh, and before I go on mantra hunting, there's one other little monologue-y thing I'd like to talk about real quick. Hey kitty, hey kitty, hey kitty. Very shortly ago I killed Tiamat, the final of the 8 Guardians, and as I was fighting her, something occurred to me. In the mythology of La-Mulana, Tiamat was, as I understand it, people will correct me if I'm getting this wrong, she was the first of the firstborn. She was the first of the initial race of children that the mother created. So think about that. If we were to put Tiamat and try to find her equivalent, say, in Western Christian mythology, what would that mean? I basically just killed Jesus. According to the La-Mulana mythology, I just destroyed God's firstborn. This game's such a head trip, man. The second clue for where to find the next mantra talked about the going to where the feet of the 2 twins meet. I was just wandering the twin labyrinths to look for that, and apparently I found it without really meaning to. So let's look at this. Chant these words, Baphomet's feast, to which the witches flock. The name of the place where the summoned demon shall return, Sabbat. Alright. Now I've got to find where to use this thing. As I understand it, there's nothing you can do to me anymore, game. As I understand it, I'm supposed to be using this somewhere in the level where it's found to stick a wedge in La-Mulana, in the mother, because her body is the ruins. So I'm basically going to go around just using the Djed pillar everywhere until I find it. Let me equip the right one, though. Sabbat. Alright. We'll look into this. Oh, by the way, I'm just one screen to the left of where I was before. This is nifty, look at this. I'm casting the spell, it's not doing anything, because again, this is not the room where I'm supposed to stick the wedge in, but it's neat, I can actually cast the spell. I have to teleport out of here, don't I? One of the enemies that gave me more trouble than anything else was these armored elephant Indian stereotype things. I want to try attacking one of these things from both the front and behind with the flail weapon, see how things go. Okay, just bounce back. Wow! That's pretty nifty. Okay, let's see if I can find another one. Of course I can find another one in these ruins. And I want to attack it from behind, so let's tank through it. There we go. I am strong now. I'm going to try something stupid. I'll discard this if it doesn't work. But, Angel Shield against this laser. I can't believe that worked. Okay, what did I get? The vessel. Alright, let's see. Whoops. I want to see the thing here. Vessel made of silver. Use it with the item button to fill with medicine. The elixir, isn't it? Alright. I don't know where the elixir is, but we'll see. I wonder if I hadn't gotten the angel shield. Would the silver shield have worked just as well? Guess I'll never know. Until someone tells me, that is. Found it. I'm just like 1 or 2 screens to the right of the... yeah, 1 screen to the right of the Grail Point. And I used the Djed pillar here with its mantra, and boom, there. Stuck another wedge in. I guess I'm going to look for wedge number 3. The third tip for mantra hunting was the path that leads outside, the path of, or the gate of Hell's Gatekeeper, something like that. I didn't record it, but I know it said path to outside, and I knew it had to be area number 7 because, you know, it's have to go backwards, so I'm in Palenque's area. So the only place I could think to check is here, the part of the Chamber of Extinction that's got the ladder over there that leads back to the surface. So it looks like I was correct. Let's moo. I'm gonna read that again because I was too fast. Chant these words, the name of the one with no name, the name of the one who soars to the skies, the great one with no name. Moo. Okay, so now I've got to find where to use this one. Equip that. Equip the Dijon pillar, and start using this in every single room of the Chamber of Extinction until I find where the wedge fits. I have gone to every single room of the Chamber of Extinction, and the mantra is not taking. So I suppose there's nothing against it showing up in a backside area. I'll try going into the Chamber of Birth and see if I get a different result. In this room of the Chamber of Birth, something happened. I used the mantra, and I saw like a puff of smoke up in the upper right-hand corner where that empty seal socket is. I don't know that that did anything, though. I'll find out. Oh, nope, that was a false alarm. I used the mantra here, and that's what drove the wedge in. Okay, so I need to be exploring both the front and the backside areas, but that's fine. I can just go to every room until I find it. So that is Palenkei's wedge. That's number 7. On to number 6, I suppose. That'd be... Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's number 6. Palenkei is 6. What am I talking about? V is going to be number 5. He's the one I'll look for next. The next mantra clue talked about the giant she who stands in the land of Inferno, and honestly, that's not that hard to figure out. We're probably talking about the Tiamat statue right over here. Let's find out. Well, was I wrong? Yeah, because this is indeed she who stands in the land of Inferno. Unless, again, it's in the backside area. May have to look into that further. Wandering around the Inferno Cavern here, just received a couple of emails. Let's see what they say. Or just one. I was so bored to return to knitting. I'm old now, so maybe I'll knit a nice rug to use inside the tent. I'm going to guess that comes from just the fact that I've been playing this too long. Look, I'm above 25 hours now. For Metroidvania standards, that's pretty sluggish. I just noticed that the statue that's at the mouth of this alternate portion of the Inferno Cavern was destructible. So let's put a weight there. I heard something off to the right. And it's probably something in an entirely separate part of the cavern. Ouch. Yeah, I'll go back to the rest of the Inferno Cavern and see what we get. Aha, so apparently it was that pedestal that caused Tiamat's statue here just faded out of existence and resulted in a mantra tablet. So, chant these words, the name of the hideous demon that lurks in the land, the hideous demon whose eyelids droop to the ground. V. Alright. Now time to find where I can jam this mantra in. Shame. I used the pillar in every single room of the Inferno Cavern, including the back entrance from the Chamber of Extinction, and nothing. So, I'm going to start exploring the Tower of Ruin. Okay, I think I may have just revealed that the Digid Pillar and the mantras have something to do with the Seductress puzzle here, because I used it and this appeared. So I'm not satisfied that this is done. Yeah. I've saved right before this, so let's experiment a bit. I still got V equipped, so that's my mantra. Yeah, nothing there. I wonder if just the point is, because this tablet said identify those who are the Seductress, identify those who are truly pure. I wonder if that just was the clue of where it was I was supposed to use the mantra. Let's try another one of them, like, say, death. See what happens. Whoa! Did I just kill them all? Jesus, okay. Does that kill her too? Yes, it does, okay. And that also kills her. That's just lovely. I'm going to load from the save, though, because I really don't think that's how that was supposed to go down. Let us try using any of the... Let's try using any of the other mantras. Like, say, for instance, birth. Ah! Is that going to contribute something to the elixir? Because that statue there was kind of about the elixir. Let's see. Okay, so she doesn't do birth. Let's go to the fairies and see what they do. Nothing here either. Okay. How about Marduk? Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. How about Sabat? Nothing there. Nothing there. How about Mu? No. And no. Okay. So I'm betting, aside from death, each one of these three people, the fairies, the seductress, and the dancer, are going to react to a mantra. No matter what, I know that V needs to be used there to unlock that wedge. So let's just try V over here on the fairies. And it does nothing. Okay. Then I'll probably end up coming back here later on when I figure out what other mantras these guys react to. And I will try, it'll probably do nothing, so I'll try off camera the other mantras on this one right here, the dancer, and see what I get out of her. Okay, I think I've got it. I get a reaction when I use birth on one of the three, and then death on the other two, and they've all kind of come over to contribute to this. Yeah, okay, so now it's pouring medicine. I'm betting that it's going to change depending upon which of the three I save. Let's see what I get. Medicine of the mind, okay, because I saved the seductress, I think. Let's see what this does. A green medicine stored in the vessel. Well, what does that do? Let's use it and find out. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's come back and see what are the different types of medicines I get. Okay, this time last time I saved the seductress and then killed the dancer and the fairies. This time let us save the dancer. And then we will kill the seductress and the fairies. I could have the names for these guys wrong, but I don't know any better, so I'm just using the names that seem most logical to me. Okay, so let's see if this gives me a different type of medicine. Ooh, it's red. Okay. Oh, medicine of the mind, but again, it's... I wonder if this is, like, wrong somehow. Can I use it? No? Alright. I'll try it the one other way. And the final combination, we will use death on the dancer, death on the seductress, and then we will use life on the fairies. Okay. And let's see what that gets us. Walking back. How exciting. And this one's yellow. Looks kind of like pee. Whoops. Okay, and... also medicine of the mind, huh? So, they're all the same thing, but just different colors. I wonder if that means I'm supposed to, like, use different ones at different times? I'm not sure. Huh. I don't know as much of that this as I'd want to, but that I think is all I'm going to do for a single video, because that's quite a bit. Maybe when I come back I'll figure out if I've got this solved.